All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to be going over the data download that happened earlier today. So this does have the Tamagami Awakenings in here. It's got some more stages of events, and then some unique titles, treasures, tickets, title screen, all that goodness. So we're going to take a look at this and see what all we have coming up for the rest of part 1 of the 11th anniversary before we officially kick off part 2. So thank you, Proton 10MG, for everything data download. Let's go ahead and let's look through this really quick. All right, so we got Tamagamis here to start it off. So the Tamagamis, they are getting their awakenings. Each one of them is going to have an EX super. So what I want to do right now is kind of skim through these. I will have like separate videos, or like a separate video basically made for the Tamagamis themselves. Doing their awakenings, trying them out, doing all that good stuff. So let's real quick, we're just gonna kind of like glance through this really fast. So Tamagami number 1, let's see, his EX super is gonna be greatly raised defense, greatly raised attack for 1 turn, and cause ultimate damage to the enemy. Okay, so he looks like he stacks defense, which is good. The condition is when the first attack in the turn is a super attack performed with 12 or more key, a 50% chance for the super attack to become an EX super. Okay, so basically if you're doing a super as your first attack, you've got a 50% shot that it's going to actually proc. If it doesn't, then you just go to the regular super, which is to greatly raise attack for 1 turn, cost 3 damage to the enemy, which is way worse than actually stacking defense. We definitely want to get the EX super off. So a 50-50 shot is not all that great, considering like Daima Goku's is like a 77. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we can get that off more often than not. For his passive, attack up by 321%, defense up by 123. High chance to crit, damage reduction by 15%, and all allies defense up by 40%, plus initial defense up by 30% for 2 turns for characters who also belong to Daima. Okay, so good Daima support, good all-around support. He's got a little bit of damage reduction. He's got crit built in. Per Daima category, ally attacking in the same turn. Another attack and defense boost up by 123. Chance from a crit and damage reduction up by 10%. Okay, so that's getting a little bit better. So we're at what, 50% here. So it's 60% chance to crit with 25% damage reduction. For 4 turns in the character entry turn, he gets another 20% damage reduction plus an additional damage reduction by 20% before attacking. So as the first attacker, he's going to get another 20%. So here's 40. And then we said what, this was 25. So 65% damage reduction. Okay, it's not bad. And then if you're stacking defense, it's definitely going to help. So you definitely want to make sure you're getting those EX supers off to really help yourself out there. Starting from the 5th turn, from the character's entry turn, key plus 12 for 1 turn. Attacking defense up by 123%. And randomly changes int or fizz key spheres to rainbow. Now, I mean, that's great, but it doesn't look like he's getting anything specific from having rainbow key spheres. And in turn, he's losing 40% damage reduction chance. So not great. Not great at all. That's not a very good trade-off. When attacking, attack up by 123%. And when attacking as the first attacker in the turn, attack defense up by 123% and launches additional super attack for 7 turns. When receiving attack, defense up by 123%. And when there is a Dragon Ball Seeker or Daima category enemy, key plus 2, attacking defense up by 123%. I mean, it doesn't look bad at all for a free-to-play character. I think he actually looks pretty good. A lot of stats that he's getting here. Some good support. He's got good damage reduction earlier on in the fight. As that fight kind of continues, you're probably going to want to take him out of that first slot once all that damage reduction is gone. And hopefully you've built up a little bit more defense to kind of help yourself out. He's going to get more attack and defense here. The rainbow orb changing is going to be very good. That will definitely help out getting more key for other characters. And then attack boost, attack, defense boost. So I think Tamagami 1 actually looks pretty good just from like this first quick glance. Let's look at Tamagami number 2. So his EX super, raise attack and defense for 1 turn, cause mega colossal damage to the enemy, raise attack and defense by 30% in battle. Okay, so that one's pretty good. The condition is when a super attack is launched as an additional attack, 30% chance for the super attack to become an EX super. I like this. I don't like the 30%. That kind of sucks. it's a pretty low chance that it's actually going to proc. But if you do get it, that is great that you raise your attack and defense by 30% in battle each time you do this. So like if you can get a bunch of EX supers off with Tamagami 2, he's going to look wild. His regular attack is raise attack defense for 1 turn, supreme damage to the enemy. Not great. This right here is insane. To raise your stats by 30% in battle each time you get this, and the more additionals you do, the more EX supers you get, like it's gonna just stack, right? Okay. Basic effect, key +2, attack up by 132%, defense up by 123%, medium chance to dodge, so 30% chance to dodge. Launch additional attack that has a high chance to become a super. All allies key +1, attack and defense up by 20%, plus initial key +1, attack and defense up by 20% for 2 turns for characters who belong to Daima. Okay, so another all-around good support, even better for Daima. He has this high chance to launch another super. 30% damage reduction, some good stats. Per Daima category ally attacking the same turn, attack and defense up by 123%, and chance to evade enemies attack by 10%. Okay, so we're getting more dodge, that's good. For 4 turns for the character's entry turn, another 20% chance to dodge, and guaranteed to launch another additional super, which right there, that gives you the chance of having 2 EX supers, because it's got to be off an additional super, right? So your initial super is going to be this, like no matter what. After that, you got this one here with a 50% chance to launch another super, which has a 30% chance in turn to do an EX super. This one, you're guaranteed to get another super attack with a 30% chance of it being an EX super. Starting from the 5th turn of the character's entry turn, key +12 for the 1 turn, attack up by 123%, and launch additional attack. There's a high chance to become a super. Okay, so you lose the extra dodge and you lose the guaranteed additional super, and you're going to get like the key for 1 turn, you're going to get attack boost, and you're going to get a high chance to get a super instead of a guaranteed chance. Okay. When attacking, attack defense up by 123%. When attacking as the second attacker in the turn, attack defense up by 123% and launches an additional super attack for 7 turns. That's great. Keep him in slot 2. Fantastic. When there is a Dragon Ball Seekers or Daima category enemy, attacking defense up by 123%. Okay, yeah, he looks very good. Yeah, because he's got the same thing here, launch initial super, which doesn't help for his EX super, but it definitely helps out for Tamagami number 2s. Yeah, dude, if you get turns where you get a bunch of these EX supers off with Tamagami 2, he's gonna look incredible, especially for a free-to-play character. You got all these stats boosted up too. Yeah, I think he's gonna look very fun. These 2 so far look very good. Let's look at number 3. So his EX super is going to be greatly raise attack, so he's going to stack attack, greatly raise defense for 1 turn, cause ultimate damage to the enemy, and the condition is when the first attack in the turn is a super that performs a crit. 70% chance for the super attack to become an EX super, so it's very similar to Daima Goku's, where it's got to be a crit. His is 77% chance. His Tamagami number 3 is just 70. So he's very, very similar to the condition of Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. His regular attack's gonna be greatly raised defense for 1 turn, cost for damage to the enemy. Okay, I do like that he's getting the defense there instead of just attack, so that will help out a little bit. Basic effect, key +2, attack up by 321% and defense up by 123%. Medium chance to crit, so 30% chance to crit. He's got 30% damage reduction. All allies are getting 40% attack, an additional 30% attack for 2 turns for Daima category characters. Per Daima category, ally attacking the same turn, attacking units up by 123% and chance to crit up by 10%, so that gets you up to 50. Because I'm assuming that the Daima category ally does not include himself. So you can have 2 others in the turn if you're running a full Daima team. That gets you to 50%. For 2 turns from his entry, chance for a crit up by another 20%, so it's 70% chance, and interrupts attacked enemy. Okay, so that I like that added in there too. Starting from the 5th turn, he gets that key plus 12 for that turn, attack up by 123%, and a medium chance of interrupting the attack that I made. Okay, so from guaranteed chance to medium chance, that's a big trade-off. That's a big drop. When attacking events up by 123%. When attacking as the 3rd attacker in a turn, attacking events up by 123% and launches digital super for 7 turns. When there is a Dragon Ball Seekers or Diamond category enemy, he gets another 123% attack and defense. Okay. I think he looks fine too. Tamagami 2, I think to me, like first glance, looks like the best one with this right here. Like that's actually crazy. I like that Tamagami 1 is stacking his defense with his EX Super. That definitely helps a lot, especially with the added damage reduction he's going to have here. He kind of wants to live in slot 1, so the more defense you get in this guy, the better. This guy's stats, I think, is going to end up looking crazy after a few turns of getting those EX Supers off. And then Tamagami 3 just seems like he's the like heavy hitter. So I mean, not as crazy as the other ones, but at the same time, like I think he still looks very good. And you run these 3 guys together, I think they're going to be fantastic, man. I mean, this guy's going to be floating around, right? Because he wants to live in slot 3. So I mean, you're not going to even see him as often. But overall, very good free-to-play characters. I'm glad the Tamagamis are here. They're getting got their awakenings now by the time this goes live, right? Their awakenings are already there, so definitely looking forward to getting these guys awakened and trying them out for myself. All right, let's see the next thing here. Soaring Spirit, class between rivals. So this is just the EX skill orb drop for Goku and Vegeta's family. You can do this once a day. You just go in, you choose your path, either go left to fight Goku, go right to fight Vegeta. Whichever one you fight, you will collect EX skill orbs for that specific category. And this works out very, very well for the type of celebration we are in, where it is just Goku and Vegeta focused, right? So they're not going to be crazy powerful EX skill orbs or skill orbs in general, just like compared to like what you can get from the Whis event. But they will be very good, and they can be definitely set as like placeholders if you need them to be, until you can get some of those god level equips from your millions and millions of runs in the Whis event. You know, you can kind of put them in a placeholder. They're EX skill orbs, so they won't go away once you take them off, which is very, very good. So always good to have a good stockpile of those laying around. Who Dares Heated Throwdown Stage 2 for the Tournament of Power Edition. So this is for the Part 2. This event actually does go live the 14th at 09 GMT. So 04 Eastern, right? My time. On the 14th is when this goes live. So we can assume that is when Part 2 officially begins. Now, looking at this, you click on it, and it gives you no information. So there's nothing in here to give any sort of information. The only thing we have is from the missions down here, where it says to defeat Jiren full power. So we know Jiren is going to be in here somehow, some way, where like Part 1 of this, right, you went through, you fought a bunch of different people. It had random enemies that you would fight. So I guess we'll see who they add in for the Tournament of Power. I think some of the assets are put in here, so we might be able to see those down below. All right, let's see. This is Invincible Guardian, Stage 4. So this is where you will get the Awakening Medals for the Tamagamis. It's basically you're just going to fight all three of them, right? Just back to back. They're going to have the exact same kind of conditions or gimmicks as they did in Stage 1 through 3. So Tamagami number 3, you want to make sure you're hitting him with crits. Tamagami 2, hit him with additional supers. And Tamagami 1, pick up a bunch of STR key spheres. So those are going to be the like conditions to try to make the fight a little bit easier. We do have a burst mode here. So for this one, this is going to be the Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku's Dokkan event. So we'll just go through here, collect 18,000 or higher score, and you will get this exclusive little, what do you want to call it? A unique title. It's a title that you can add to your profile page. So if you really want that, you can go that. Obviously, I mean, try to get it if you can. I think I don't know what the actual like missions are for it, and what the actual like, what's the highest score you need to go to. Let's see. If we go all the way down here, I score of 8,000 or higher. Okay, so that's really the highest you need to go is 8,000. That'll clear out all of the missions as well as get you that unique title. So aim to do that for the burst mode. Raffle tickets. So the raffle ticket number 2, this will be for the summons on the part 2 banners, where you'll get a bunch of these each time, just like we did in part 1. You can trade them in the Baba shop for these raffle entry tickets, so that you can put them in for whatever you want to try to win, right? Whether it's Dragon Stones, Elder Kais, Link Skill Orbs large, or potential orbs. Really up to you and how you want to play it. I always recommend, like, obviously everyone wants to go for Dragon Stones. If you're a newer player, the Elder Kais can definitely help. If you're someone who really enjoys like the Link level grinds, the Link Skill Orbs large can definitely help. Potential orbs, I mean, unless you're really new, I kind of steer away from these, just because we do have the potential orb event that comes every week that you can do and get plenty of orbs from. So you kind of just grind that up a few times and you're going to start having a stockpile kind of sitting around. So I know when you're new, it's kind of hard to build up Elder Kais. It's kind of hard to build up potential orbs, but they have made it a lot easier now than it used to be. So really, I would say try to go for Dragon Stones. Try to go for Link Skill Orbs if you like the Link skill, if you like to Link level grind. If not, Dragon Stones or Elder Kais are probably like the better choices here, at least in my opinion. New title screen. So this will be for part 2. So it's got the part 2 units in there. It looks awesome. This does start the 14th 09 GMT. So again, that is when we can assume that part 2 does officially kick off. Remember, we're gonna have the live stream the night before. So the 13th at, was it 21:30? For Eastern, so 9 p.m. Eastern on the 13th. Then it looks like 4 a.m. on the 14th is when everything will go live. Okay, yeah, so the scripted assets, I thought I did see these in here. So I am going to assume these are probably for that Who Dares event for the Tournament of Power. That these are the characters you will be fighting, or the random characters you can get the choices of fighting, or like options of fighting, right? Because it is kind of like a randomizer for the boss. So these, I would assume, are going to be the enemies that you'll be fighting in there. Then we get on here, title screen, home menu, background music schedule. So they're going to be playing Survivor. So the super theme, basically, or the Tournament of Power theme, is going to be playing from the starting on the 14th 09 GMT. Yeah, so again, this is officially when part 2 is going to kick off. So we'll see, you know, not very long from now. It's less than a week, so very much looking forward to a lot of this stuff coming. Now let's just look through missions really quick before we end the video. Now we can have, I guess we got a bunch of these in here. Let's look at some of the upcoming missions. So the Dokkan Day missions are here for the 14th, right? This will kick off on the 14th, just like normal Dokkan Day. No tickets, but you do get 11th anniversary coins. A couple more EX missions. So this is going to be for the Who Dares event. So clear stage 2 with AGL, TAC, INT, STR, and Fizz without any support items. So that will be one challenge. And then to clear stage 2 of the Who Dares Throwdown within 8 turns. So you could theoretically do these both in one run, but we'll definitely test these out once it goes live. Again, the 14th, 4 a.m. Eastern. I'm telling you, that is the official start of part 2. This 11th anniversary gift campaign, so you get some more of these raffle tickets by completing some of these missions. So GT Heroes, Realm of Gods category characters on your team, you'll be able to collect some more of these raffle tickets. And then the Who Dares Throwdown event, which we did kind of already look a little bit at. So it was just beat the stage on each difficulty, right? So Super and Super 3. Beat Super 3 with 6 Realm of Gods, with 6 All Out Struggle, and then just defeat Jiren in stage 2. So yeah, so I'm very much looking forward to this event. Again, this one was fun in part 1. I did like the boss randomizer kind of style of it. I thought it was pretty interesting. So this will be fun to do for the Tournament of Power edition. Now my thoughts here is we're seeing missions here for GT Heroes, for Realm of Gods. I am starting to think that that's going to be the leader skills for the new characters. I really hope that they don't make the new GT guys GT Heroes leads. We just got the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who is a full lead for that team. Yes, we don't have a very new Dokkan Fest leader, which I get it. GT Heroes can be part of the leader skill. I really just want them to make a GT category, like just straight up GT that encompasses everything GT. They did it with Daima. I would like to see it for GT in general. You know, instead of GT Heroes, GT Bosses, and then Shadow Dragon Saga, just make GT. So, I don't know, but it looks like GT Heroes is going to be part of their leader skill. And then for the Tournament of Power guys, it looks like Realm of Gods is going to be another one of their leader skill, which does need an update since the last one we did get was the UI Goku. What is this? 2 years ago? So, when did he drop? 24? Yeah, in 2024. So, almost 2 years ago. So, yeah, I think that's going to be a good one to kind of have. I think All Out Struggle will be part of it too, because there is that mission in here for completing with 6 All Out Struggle. It just makes sense. I mean, if you add the Goku and Vegeta from the Tournament of Power, these guys did lead All Out Struggle as well. So, I mean, it makes sense to have them as part of leader skill too, which is a good update for that one as well. But I think that is going to do it for the data download. Actually, I think there was the panel missions that I did want to look at. So let's look at this really quick just to see. So Anniversary Part 1, I don't think we need anything here specifically, right? Yep, these are all still good to go. And then we have the tons of thanks tickets for Part 1 that we do have all of the missions available to us now. So clear stage 4 of the Guardians, the Invincible Guardians, so the Tamagami event, and then get a score of 3,000 or higher in the burst mode. So you don't even have to fully max out the burst mode to get the tons of thanks tickets. They make it very easy for everybody to get. So just hitting a score of 3,000 will get you those. Then you complete the board, you'll get 3 more tickets. So you should have all the tickets here from the Part 1 tons of thanks board. So that is the last thing I did want to cover here. But if you guys did stick around to this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of everything coming in the data download for the final bit of Part 1. Have you guys enjoyed the anniversary so far? What did you guys think of Part 1? Are you guys excited for Part 2? I personally kind of was hoping for some easy A's in this last little bit, but hopefully we got a lot coming here in Part 2. I guess we'll find out. But that is it for this one. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!